Today we delve into 10 of the most haunted jails and prisons in the United States. Imagine walking through the dark, cold halls of a prison where the air is thick with the whispers of the past. These are the places where misery and anger have left an indelible mark, and some say the spirits of inmates and officers never left. 1. Eastern State Penitentiary, built in 1829. It was the first to be called a penitentiary. Once housing the nation's most dangerous criminals, Eastern State Penitentiary's cold stone walls echo with the whispers of forgotten souls. The penitentiary pioneered solitary confinement, which drove inmates to the brink of insanity. Visitors often report hearing ghostly wails, the scrape of chains, and the chilling sounds of footsteps where no one is present. Legends say Al Capone, once an inmate, was haunted by the ghostly visage of one of his victims. Staff have seen shadowy figures slip through narrow cell doors. Visitors claim that an oppressive darkness lingers in the hole, a cramped isolation cell known to break even the toughest inmates. Now decaying and crumbling, Eastern State serves as a haunted reminder of justice's darker side, its empty cells seemingly waiting for the restless spirits that still roam its halls. As darkness settles over the prison each night, one must wonder, are those footsteps behind you real, or something beyond? Tirtias, Missouri State Penitentiary, known as the bloodiest 47 acres in America, the penitentiary has witnessed horrors most cannot fathom. Constructed in 1836, its overcrowded cells saw thousands of violent deaths, and the residue of brutality clings to its decaying walls. Ghost hunters report encountering icy chills, fleeting apparitions, and disembodied whispers that seem to come from every shadowy corner. The gas chamber, where the condemned met their fate, remains chillingly intact, and many claim to feel an oppressive, dark energy that crushes the spirit. As night falls, flickering lights and spectral faces emerge in the dark corridors, invoking tales of the lost souls who perished within its grim confines. Those who visit leave with a feeling that some unseen presence followed them, its hollow eyes watching, waiting, from the prison's darkened depths. 3. Wyoming Frontier Prison remains as cold and unforgiving as the day it opened in 1901. Known for housing the most ruthless criminals, its death house was the site of many executions. Today, Wyoming Frontier is home to spectral sightings and chilling whispers. Ghost hunters claim that the prison is a hotbed of paranormal activity, with spectral faces appearing in cell windows and footsteps echoing down empty hallways. Visitors speak of an intense coldness that wraps around them, the prison's unseen inhabitants seemingly watching with a vengeful eye. Enter, and you may just leave with a ghostly attachment that follows you into the night. The ghost of Julius Greenwald, a cigar maker and murderer, is said to haunt the halls. Visitors often smell cigars, even though the prison has been closed since 1903. 4. The West Virginia Penitentiary. The penitentiary housed thousands of inmates over 129 years, with many dying by suicide or violence. Ghost hunters flock here, drawn by tales of ghostly footsteps, voices, and chilling feelings of panic. The imposing Gothic facade of West Virginia Penitentiary is a foreboding sight, standing as a testament to its violent history. Established in 1876, it housed the country's most vicious criminals, and death came easily within its walls. The echoes of tortured souls still resonate in the dim hallways, and visitors report chilling encounters, from whispered voices to sudden cold drafts. The prison's Sugar Shack recreation room holds particular infamy, as shadows appear in the periphery, taunting those who dare enter. The souls lost to riot and vengeance may forever roam, tethered to a fate sealed behind the penitentiary's iron bars. Ghostly figures patrol the cell blocks, and late at night, a spectral hand may just reach out to touch those brave enough to wander. 5. The Pottawatomie County Jail, also known as the Squirrel Cage Jail, is a historic circular jail located in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Built in 1885, it is one of only 3 remaining rotary jails in the United States. Its unusual architecture was designed with security and space efficiency in mind. But this jail holds more than just unique mechanics. It's rumored to be haunted. The Squirrel Cage Jail's rotating cells were intended to allow guards to monitor inmates easily without needing to enter the cell block. However, the design was flawed, and it wasn't uncommon for prisoners to be injured or stuck when the rotation mechanism jammed. Over time, numerous accidents and harsh conditions contributed to a haunting reputation. Many visitors report eerie experiences, from hearing phantom footsteps to seeing shadowy figures in the cells. Now a museum, the jail draws visitors and paranormal enthusiasts who want to explore its dark history. The unsettling atmosphere, combined with chilling reports of ghostly encounters, make the Potawatomi Squirrel Cage Jail a fascinating piece of haunted history. For many, it's not just a relic of innovative jail design, but a testament to the eerie remnants of those who spent their final days behind its rotating walls. 6. The historic Old Charleston Jail looms as a remnant of Charleston's brutal past, having held murderers, pirates, and the infamous Lavinia Fisher, the supposed first female serial killer in the U.S. Since its closure in 1939, ghostly tales of spectral screams and cold spots have only intensified. Lavinia herself is said to haunt the cells, her ghostly presence accompanied by the scent of burning wood. Tourists often report feeling a sinister invisible presence watching them. The air in the jail is thick with an indescribable dread, as though the weight of every execution and death still hangs in its darkened cells. Visitors leave unsettled, feeling as if unseen eyes are always watching, reminding them of the jail's inescapable violent legacy. 7. Yuma Territorial Prison, Yuma, Arizona. Nestled in the unforgiving Arizona desert, Yuma Territorial Prison was as much a sentence of isolation as it was of confinement. Known for its inhumane conditions, inmates often left the prison broken in spirit, or not at all. Today, Yuma is haunted by unexplainable chills, ghostly apparitions, and the relentless murmurs of prisoners long dead. Many visitors report an eerie pressure in the cells, a weight that presses down on them as if they're being watched. The spirit of John Ryan, a former inmate, is frequently seen, wandering the corridors in eternal unrest. The darkness of Yuma lingers, trapping the souls of the damned who still haunt its haunted halls. Chapter 1. Ohio State Reformatory's towering architecture hides within it a legacy of pain and sorrow. Opened in 1886, it held hardened criminals, many of whom perished within its iron bars. The prison has become a hotspot for ghostly activity, with claims of shadowy figures, unexplained cold drafts, and echoes of disembodied voices that linger. Legends tell of an angry spirit lurking in the prison's hole, while the East Cell Block, the world's tallest, is home to numerous apparitions. For those who enter, Ohio State Reformatory is more than an eerie relic. It's a haunted purgatory where souls wander, never at peace. Chapter 9. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, San Francisco, California. Perched on the windswept island in San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz is infamous for its inescapable walls and notorious inmates. Yet the prison's closure did not silence the cries that haunt its damp corridors. Shrouded in mist, Alcatraz is plagued by eerie sounds echoing through abandoned cells, chains rattling, ghostly whispers, and sometimes even the strains of old-timey music. Particularly unsettling is Cell 14D, known as The Hole, where prisoners spent days in pitch-black isolation. Rangers and visitors alike report feeling a cold, unearthly presence as if the walls themselves were alive with torment. The legend claims that even Al Capone, who played banjo in the prison band, still lingers, his spectral melodies drifting through the night. Trapped souls walk the stone passages, and visitors say the walls seem to breathe, bearing silent witness to the anguished souls that may never escape. The Rock. 10. San Quentin State Prison, San Quentin, California. California's oldest penitentiary is still operational, but its ghostly tales are whispered by those who work there. Known for housing death row inmates, the air inside is thick with despair and darkness. Guard shifts are often interrupted by the sounds of clanging chains, ghostly whispers, and sightings of shadowy figures. It's said that the condemned walk the halls, forever bound to the place of their execution. San Quentin's prison walls hold not only inmates, but also the chilling memories of those who never left, a testament to the prison's eerie history and restless spirits. Thank you for joining us on this eerie journey through America's haunted prisons, where history and the supernatural collide. Whether you believe in the paranormal or not, these tales remind us of the lingering shadows left behind by a dark past. If you enjoyed exploring these haunted locations, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more bone-chilling stories. Let us know in the comments which prison gave you the most chills, or if there are other haunted spots you'd like us to cover. Until next time, stay curious, and maybe, just maybe, keep the lights on.